LeBron James. We got to talk about it. So the Lakers wouldn't give you a max contract at 42 years old. So you decided to put a statement out saying that you're leaving Lakers when they already decided to leave you. And now you're going to sit back and handpick the best team to go to and try to win the chip? We talking about legacy or ring chasing? Let's talk about it.
Everybody has an opinion. Yeah. Very few have perspective. Truth doesn't fear questions. History deserves context. Culture deserves understanding. The headlines tell you what happened. We ask why it happened. Why it happened. Welcome.
We back at the Part of Me podcast, man. We back in the building. Shout out to the legends, supporters, off the rip. But let's get into this LeBron James conversation. So you mean to tell me the Lakers told you they didn't want you a few months ago? They're building their team around Luka. For some reason, you think you deserve a max contract at 42 years old. Oh, I get it. I get it. You claim to be the GOAT. You call yourself the greatest of all time. You are one of the greatest of all time. And you feel that you deserve 50, 60, 70 million this year. Well, time to wake up, LeBron. No team is giving you 50, 60, 70 million this year. You're not getting a max contract. And to be honest, not because you're not one of the greats, because you don't deserve one. You don't deserve a max contract. You're 42 years old. You're putting up empty stats right now because you haven't won once in 8 years. So even though you're averaging 27, 7, and 8, it doesn't equate to winning. And teams want to win. So the name LeBron James is not going to get you a max contract anymore because LeBron James has not been winning. So we got this video of Max Kellerman talking to Rich Paul. And he's breaking down the teams that LeBron can go to and fit in all of a sudden. Now, this is on the heels of LeBron saying that he's not going to play for the Lakers anymore, when the Lakers already made it clear months ago that they're going in the direction of rebuilding or building around Luka Dončić and Austin Reeves. And this reason is because LeBron wanted the max. You 42 years old. If they give you the max, how can they build a team? You shouldn't even want the max. You should be trying to win in your later years, but you want the money. You're already a billionaire, certified billionaire, one of the greatest of all time. You still want the big bag? Or do you want to win some more chips to make your legacy more complete? The legacy you've been trying to prove to everybody that you're the best ever. You might need some more wins to try to get that proven. Because you getting a max contract is not about to prove to nobody that you're the greatest of all time, which you claim to be. But I digress. So the Lakers wouldn't give you the max because they shouldn't. It don't make sense to do that. And they told you they're moving in the Luka Dončić, Austin Reeves direction, which is smart. Younger superstars, they want to win in the future. They're going to build the team around those guys, try to make a winning squad. Makes sense. Now, to me, if LeBron was smart, he'd take less money and play for the Lakers, where he's at. He said he likes LA, and try to get a championship there, another one. But according to some sources, they say the Lakers don't want LeBron. They say that Luka doesn't want to play with LeBron. He doesn't want to share the spotlight with LeBron. And he doesn't think they can win with LeBron. Whoa, Luka said that, according to other sources. So now that the Lakers are off the table, LeBron put out a social media post or a few posts saying that he's now going to leave the Lakers and continue his career somewhere else. No, the Lakers left you. Let's be real. They left you a while ago. You thought they were going to fold and give you that max contract, and they didn't. So now you don't have any choice but to go somewhere else because for some reason you want that max contract from them. You think they owe you something. You think you've earned a max deal from them, and I'm not sure why you think that. Let's be honest here. And I'm not a LeBron hater. I think LeBron is amazing, but I'm a realist. What have you done for the Lakers? Y'all won one championship in 8 years in the bubble, and most people don't even count that when it comes to your greatness. And Anthony Davis played a really big factor in you winning that championship, but it was in the bubble, so that people trying to kind of shun over that because that was an awkward season. A lot of players are sick, people didn't play, all type of things are going on. It was different. But other than that championship, what have you done in LA for the team where you think you deserve a max contract at 42 years old? I'm trying to figure it out because you haven't won. You haven't even got close to winning, to be honest. You haven't been in the top teams since you've been there, other than the bubble year. So what makes you think they should give you that money? What makes you think anybody should give you that money other than your name being LeBron James? Yes, LeBron still plays at a high level. Yes, LeBron's still getting 27, 9, and 8. He's still chasing people down for blocks. He's still, he's still hitting big shots. He's still doing windmill dunks on the fast break, unbelievably. But when we talk about these stats you've been dropping, it's cool. It looks good on paper. Sounds crazy when you say a 42-year-old just had 29, 8, and 11. Well, if we're being real about it, those stats have been empty for some years now. Who cares if somebody getting 30, 10 rebounds, 10 assists on a bad team and losing? Who cares? And that goes for anybody, whether they're LeBron James, somebody else. The team wants to win. The name of the game is winning. And Lakers being one of the historic franchises in the NBA, they didn't get you just to come over there and drop 27, 9, and 11 and lose. They got you because they thought you were going to bring them a championship, which you did. People don't really fear LeBron James in the NBA no more. And yeah, you can get on here and say, yeah, he gets all these numbers, but they're empty. Just because you get nice stats don't mean they matter. When you're averaging 27, 7 and 5, or 7 and 8, 7 and 9, and you also have the leading scorer on your team in the NBA who averaged 35 points a game, how are you not winning? Yes, Luka was hurt. Austin Reeves got hurt. Yes, those things did happen. But they are the priority for the Lakers now. LeBron James is not. Check this video out. This is Rich Paul and Max Kellerman talking about possible destinations for LeBron now that he's not going back to the Lakers. Check out this chart that Rich Paul put together of possible landing spots for LeBron James.
Right? So I prepared this board just to take you through a little bit of it. But again,
you know what's crazy, Rich? I'm sorry to interrupt. The biggest story is still LeBron.
Yeah, he's still the face of the league.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know,
and again, because of the way he's playing too.
Yeah, I mean, and again, being 42 and still playing at this level is insane. It's year 24. So look, you see I have it. New York is right there.
Yeah.
So when you think about the board, Max, take a look at this because I want your opinion.
Yeah, take a look at this board. Take a look at this. He got Philly, the new Philly. Got the new Miami with Giannis. He got the new Minnesota with LaMelo. He has Denver. And he has Cleveland. Spurs sitting over there in the corner. Knicks in the corner. Let's just listen to him.
In here,
Okay.
right? Philadelphia, everything changed.
Do
So
they
now-
have his attention as Windhorst is reporting?
How could you not have the attention when you have Maxey, Edgecombe, Brown, Embiid?
They're missing. All they really need here is a power forward who can think the game and shoot.
That's why he's in the middle. But think about it. So what is he loves Maxey. So we don't even have to talk about that. I think VJ, he helps VJ understand really how to play the game.
VJ's a baby and he's already
super
good.
talented, plays both ends of the floor, plays hard every night. The benefit that he gets, he should, I mean, it would be ridiculous. Obviously, Jaylen Brown, right? Embiid is health and habits.
100%.
If the health and habits of Embiid are there,
But what I mean
It's
is
a really
they
good
need a
team.
guy to come in and make that. That by itself doesn't necessarily work.
right.
But if
But
you add the
that-
right guy, LeBron
Absolutely.
James is the one guy who might be able to unlock that and get that to be a team.
Yeah, he enhances everything there.
Yeah.
He unlocks everything there. Now you go down south. Mitchell, Wiggins, Giannis, bam. Plus Pat, plus Spo. Let me give you an X factor about the Sixers, though. We forgot about something. Jameer Nelson is a part of the front office, ex-player. Mike Gansey, you know Mike Gansey's an Ohio guy. Played against us in high school. There's a picture floating around that Mike Gansey's brother put out of Mike Gansey and LeBron that were a part.
I don't even want to watch all this. I just want to point out that LeBron and Rich Paul have decided that he's going to go to a contender, and they're going to handpick this team and try to get him on the best team possible for him to win. Now, I will say this. LeBron, 24th season, he has earned the right to do that. Only problem is you've been doing that. I can see if this is a situation where you played your career in one place and you held it down all these years, and now you got to this age and you just want to go somewhere like and try to win, like Gary Payton and Karl Malone did when they went to the Lakers back in the day. You know, like a few other players did it back in the day, try to win a championship late in their career. If that was the case, it'd be different. But for LeBron, it's not the case. LeBron has done this his whole career. He left, went to Miami, teamed up. You know what I mean? Then came back to Cleveland, got Kyrie, then L.A. So he's known for jumping ship and trying to go get a chip. They call it ring chasing, but he just don't have the rings to go with the chasing. You know what I mean? Not saying he doesn't have rings. He has 4 rings, I think, out of 10. That's not a good percentage if you're calling yourself the greatest of all time. So now it looks like he is going to do it again. Not saying he shouldn't, but if you're going to take less money, you could have stayed at the Lakers. And I think this move is going to backfire because the problem with LeBron James is not that he can't go to any one of these teams. The problem is, will he change his game so they can win? See, he's 42 years old and he still wants to be the man. He still wants to be the guy. He still thinks he's the man. He doesn't realize that he hasn't been the man in 5 years or more. He doesn't realize that him being the man and having the ball in his hands 50% of the time of the game, I don't care what team he goes to. They're not going to win. But he's clouded by the numbers he's still putting up. 27 points, 28 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. He's clouded by that, so he thinks he still is the man. But in reality, he's not. If LeBron is the number one guy on your team in the current NBA, you are going to lose. You're not going to be a championship team. Any of these teams on this board that Rich Paul has created, LeBron should be a number 3 guy at best, whether it be Philadelphia, Miami, Minnesota, Denver, Cleveland. There's no team that he can go to where he should be and could be the number one guy. That time is gone. The ship has sailed. And he needs to realize that if he wants to win. Now, the question is LeBron going to take a back seat and be the third or fourth guy on a team, still do good, still start, still get some numbers, but they won't be the numbers he's been getting? Because if LeBron James averages 27, 9, and 8 on your team with LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards, or with Giannis and Bam, or with Maxey and Jaylen Brown, or with Mitchell, Mobley, and Harden, if LeBron James averages 28 points a game on any one of these teams, I can guarantee you they're not going to win a championship. LeBron James should be averaging 16 to 18 points a game right now, 10 assists, because he can do that, 8 rebounds. 15 to 20 points a game is good for LeBron on any one of these teams, and it'll help those teams. But him thinking he has to have the ball in his hands the majority of the game, be the point forward and control the offense, and be the dominant guy he's been for the 23 years he's been in the league, that's why he hasn't won in the last 7 years. Or 8 years, removing the bubble win. Because he refuses to take a back seat. And if he doesn't change that, it doesn't matter where he goes. There'll be a good team with a bunch of good players that won't get over the hump. Not because they don't have the talent, not because they can't win, because LeBron James still wants to be 2005 LeBron James. And that ship has sailed. It's the Part of Me podcast. Leave it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Is LeBron James about to try to handpick a championship team to jump on and take less money? If he does, which I expect him to do, best bet is him going back to Cleveland. Go back home. They got a good team. You got a chance to win it again. And the backlash won't be as bad because you're going home. It's a Part of Me podcast. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think. We up out of here.